Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Finance and Audit Committee, Monday, September 29th. We'll open the meeting with roll call, please, Jane.
Okay, Mark Doyle,
Here.
Jamie Picone.
Here.
And Brian Berrien.
Here.
Okay, so we have our minutes from the last meeting on March 7th, 2025. So anybody have any questions
I'll
first?
make a motion to approve.
Okay, second.
I'll second.
Okay. Roll call for the approval of the minutes, Jane, please.
Okay, Mark Doyle,
Approve.
Jamie Picone,
Approve.
Brian Berrien.
Approve.
Okay, is there any old business? Not that I know of, right, Jane? Okay, so new business would be the budget for 2026. Jane, would you like to take us through it, please?
Okay. So what I did was, we have the approved budget from 25.
Yep, 2025.
Well, looking at audited 2024, that's the far left.
It's good history.
2025 estimated. So what I did was I went through and estimated that we would have for admin fees for the end of the year would be at least two, which are two open ones that we have. Which was
For this year.
for this year. Yeah. So the bill parcel 7 I'm expecting and possibly Hudson Company.
Right.
So that's what I estimated.
Okay.
For the 2026, I'm assuming that POU and Town Center would close, which would encompass the 175, plus I added one more project.
Great. Okay.
Okay. Application fees were for the 4 new applicants. I believe it was POU, Westerly, Town Center, and Hudson Company.
For this last year.
Right.
Yeah, for the 4,000.
And then-
estimated.
Since
Yeah.
we're only going to have one new project, I have only one
Okay.
application fees. The compliance fees, that would be based on the projects that we have. And no wonder I'm confused. I'm looking at the projects that we have and then adding for some of the new projects for the proposed. Other fees, the other fees are for the, what is it? The, don't rush me, reasonability test.
Right.
Low-key Brill.
Yep.
And the impact study.
So these get reimbursed then, right? On the
They
lower
get
level?
reimbursed.
On the next line on the expenses. Okay.
Right. And then what I have is I have calculated for the remainder of the Low-key Brill that are active, plus the new projects.
Great. Okay.
So that's for the total revenue.
Well, you got the interest.
Oh, the interest, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The interest,
Rates coming down.
Rates
right,
coming down.
and
Certainly.
I did bring it down to the 65,000. I didn't know whether you wanted to go a little lower, but what I did was I think I calculated it at maybe below 3%.
Yeah, we'd like to be conservative.
Yeah,
So that's fine. Yeah.
At 3 or below 3?
Let me see.
Right around 3 probably, I would say, for next year. And that's mostly CD income, right, for our invested
Right.
cash funds
Yes,
and to insured funds?
the insured, yes.
Okay.
Which the balance, the cash balance is maybe about 2.5, but I didn't use the TD bank, the operating, because I
Right.
figured we were going to dig into some of the
Right,
operating.
right. We're going to project a deficit, so that's fine. Okay, so expenditures, we got our audit.
Audit, that's by the RFP,
RFP.
is for 2025
Yep.
estimated. And then what I did was I increased it, assuming we're going to go out in around February, March for another RFP.
Okay.
The
Dues, insurance, miscellaneous.
dues insurance, that's the
Standard.
membership
Right.
that we have, the cost benefit analysis MRB that we have, and then also as a membership with NYSCDC.
Yeah,
Insurance, that's actual, that came in with the bills,
Okay.
and I put it up a little higher.
Yep.
It's
For
been
next year.
staying, yeah, it did actually drop 1 year.
yeah, it's surprising because the premiums
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
seem to be increasing in the insurance world for the insurance companies.
Looking at,
Do you mix supplies with miscellaneous? Because you got a 0 on the supplies.
the supplies, because the contract with the LDC does cover supplies.
Okay.
So when we did go through the audit 1 year, we were saying that they should have no supplies,
Okay.
except if it's just specific, if they wanted to
Order a chair
order
or
something specific for the IDA,
So we'll see
Then we-
supplies in the LDC budget.
correct.
Okay. It's good pickup.
An example would be, we ordered checks for the IDA. Basically, it's an office expense, so it's falling under the LDC.
Okay.
Is covering it with their contract. In the miscellaneous other, what line are we on, 9? We have a shared maintenance agreement with the LDC for the website.
Yeah.
And then for certified mail, they do get charged for
Yeah.
certified mail. Professional fees, you can see down below, the 655,000,
Right.
I left it the same.
It's broken down below.
Yeah.
See it in the column below, Brian?
It's all this.
Yep.
Okay, and then.
So the
further-
LDC gets 200, Duchess travel, right, is,
425,
and
and
then
the
the
agro
agro, yep.
is 30.
Yep.
And then below, Dutchess destination breaks out,
Right, the Mid-Hudson Arts and the film.
Right.
Yep, which is great for the county, brings in a lot of revenue.
right. So then the professional fees, there, if you see below,
Yep,
I had a lot, the increase in legal with Saragon. There was an increase there.
okay,
So-
Not massive though.
no,
Right, so I kept it up a little just to be conservative in regard to the next year, because I'm not too sure if there's a learning curve for the new CEO
yep, okay.
or executive
Yep.
director. So I did leave it up
Yeah.
a little.
Makes sense.
That's good.
The local workforce compliance, the 41,000 and the, for the 2025 is covered in the above line for other fees. Same with the 51,000.
Yeah, so that's the pass-through between the other
Right.
fees coming in and the workforce that we get reimbursed for by our,
And it's if you
Applicants.
take the two lines down at the bottom, the local workforce and the reasonability tests, those two are covered up in the other fees.
yep,
They'll tally that.
Right.
I brought it down to one reasonability test because in there are, in 2025 are two plus the impact study, which we don't normally have.
Yeah.
If I'm budgeting one project, I figured
Why not?
one reasonability test.
impact study was fantastic. Numbers to see.
Then transcription services, those are all for public hearing, and they do get reimbursed through an admin, we charge them. And then video services are for the public hearing also. That's in the
So all
professional
of those are
fees.
reimbursed.
Yeah. 74,150.
The rent is, that's the storage unit,
Full
so
our
it's
records.
split, yes, and it's split with the LDC.
Okay,
No supplies. This year, there was no travel and meetings so far. Usually the Cooperstown, sometimes the attorneys will go with.
yeah,
They had it in, I think, March, and it was just Sarah attended the
Okay.
Cooperstown. I left it in there because of if any new members want to
Yeah,
go to
yeah,
something like
absolutely.
that.
It's good to have.
yep,
So I'm projecting for 2025 to end at 492,000 loss And for 2026, a $438,000 loss. Again, is if you look at the next page, or the last page, for the 5-year,
5-year out, proposed out,
Right.
yes.
did I give you one, Mark, or was there one?
No. Sorry.
It might be under, is it something?
Underneath it?
Maybe Jamie might have an extra
I
one.
do have one.
Okay, well, if my,
It's right, it's this one
It's in
here.
there, I know,
I
I'm
just
just trying to
printed it a
keep it-
little
I
larger.
think
Maybe you have a
IDA,
double.
LDC, there.
double copies?
Yes.
Okay. Splendid.
Okay, so for the IDA, okay. Oh, yes, the 5-year,
So it'll have the current, what's projected, the 2026 budget. You can see at the very bottom line is our fund balance.
right.
Okay,
Okay, that's
good.
great,
Okay.
okay.
That's exactly
So-
where I was going with this.
Even projecting out the losses over the next 4 years, 5 years, we're still,
Afloat.
Yes, we have 3 to 5 years in excess revenues to support our endeavors here. So the county also cut our funding this year, knowing that we had
That's for the
strong
LDC.
funders. Yeah, for the LDC,
Yeah.
right. So
But, okay, so we're assuming,
so what I did was I mirrored what Sarah normally did. What she did was she had the service charges going up, under the revenue for 27, 28, and 29. And then I brought the investment earnings
Right.
down
Right.
because I just
The rate-
assumed,
interest rate
besides
environment.
digging into our cash,
Right.
we're going to be,
Less interest rates, less cash, less equals less revenue.
and then basically I just, I did like probably just a slight increase down below.
it's tough to forecast 5 years out in this climate and what we do, so.
So I just went up a little. And
Right.
as I said, I kept it pretty much the norm as what was the previous year done.
Okay.
Okay.
Looks great.
Yep. So technically, if we have these 5 stagnant years where we're dipping into our fund balance, at the end of 2029, we'll still have 2.26 million in the bank, which is completely adequate.
And I mean, hoping that we don't have, this year, projected this year,
Right.
if there's a possibility we close another
Another project.
Right.
project before the,
We'll see what
because
comes.
we have the 2 open ones.
or we don't.
Right,
Yeah.
okay. That looks
Okay.
great. So we'll present this at our
So we'll have
regular
to
monthly
take a-
meeting.
Somebody will take a.
Yes,
make
Mark,
a-
I will be absent that meeting, so Mark or Brian, please just inform the board that we had our meeting, and it's our recommendation to adopt the 2025 year budget for the IDA.
And does
So should we
somebody
take
wanna second that?
Yes. So,
2026.
2026, you're right, absolutely. These are fine.
do you want to make that motion? So, because you as a chair probably, how does that work?
No, I don't have to be the chair, no, I don't, anybody, well,
But we're going to make a motion now to pass this out of committee.
To
okay,
pass
okay.
it, to present it to the
Okay,
board.
so I'll make that motion to pass the 2026 proposed budget for the DCIDA as shown by James' income statement.
And I'll second that.
Okay. Mark Doyle,
In favor?
Jamie Pacone,
Approved.
Ryan Berrien.
Approved.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so then someone will make the motion, because again, I will not be in attendance on next Wednesday. And that will then close and adjourn the DCIDA.